Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm going to do a collective message. So, the affirmation for today, this should have been yesterday's message, but I'm doing it today. And I don't know how long it's going to be. I never know how long it's going to be. But, like I said, this should have been yesterday, but the affirmation is I accept pleasure and the joys and gifts from my past. The Bible verse I chose was from Mark chapter 4, verse 20. Verse 20 reads, And those are the ones on whom seed was sown on the good soil, and they hear the word and accept it and bear fruit. I can't even talk. 30, 60, and 100-fold. I'm gonna read it again because I was, stumbling over my words. Mark chapter 4, verse 20. And those are the ones on whom seed was sown on the good soil. And they hear the word and accept it and bear fruit 30, 60, and 100-fold. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. Oh, two cards flipped out. I'm not taking both of these. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know if somebody fighting with somebody fighting with somebody. This doesn't have to be a fight. This could be like an intense or a heated debate with like friends, family for somebody, something like that. Somebody could have been having like a heated debate with their family, their friends. This could even be like siblings. I'm getting sisters, but it doesn't have to be sisters. It can even be cousins for somebody. I don't know if somebody's been fighting with a cousin, a sibling, a associate, a friend. It's something like that. And maybe that's interfering with somebody's awakening. Like if you've been going through an awakening for somebody, or this is like something resurfacing. So I don't know if this is something like somebody bringing something up from the past, like gossip. This could be gossip too. Somebody bringing up old stuff just to start drama for somebody, or that could be what somebody wants to do. But I'm not taking both of these. Should I take both of these? It was the five of spades and the three of hearts. I'm gonna keep it. I only needed one. I'm gonna keep it. Tell me more, spirit. What's going on with the collective? This could even be somebody standing up for themselves, or somebody, or you're the type of person that stands up for other people. Like if you see somebody getting bullied, maybe you're not that type of person. Now, for somebody, it could be something about I don't know if somebody feels like somebody's gonna be upset with them. If this has something to do with who somebody chooses to date, if this is about like dating or something, doesn't have to be. Or this is like something with experimenting. I think I said this in one of my previous readings, but this is more like a theme of the message. I feel like this could also be something about like somebody experimenting or something. I don't know, this makes somebody upset or I don't know. Or somebody training for something. This could be like training for something too. So this could be something that you never tried before. I don't know what that would be. Like if this is work, if this is sports for somebody. Now, it could be something about somebody playing games with somebody too. Cause maybe they're not sure what they want, like as far as love go, or somebody just indecisive or feel divided between more than one person. Doesn't even have to be more than one person. It could be a person and then something else, whatever that something is. It's something like that. I'm also getting something about growth. Not just said something about somebody's awakening. Usually when I say awakening, I know a lot of words that we use. Sometimes we conflate words, and a lot of the words have their own meaning. They don't all mean the same. But when I see the word awakening, sometimes it gives me like rebirth. Also like a kundalini rising. Cause don't we usually say like a kundalini awakening, kundalini rising for somebody? There could be something with that too. I don't know if somebody's been thinking about going somewhere. If somebody's been having an issue, like if they wanted to take a long distance trip somewhere, or this is like traveling long distance, moving somewhere, changing jobs. Unless somebody's like an artist or something like with music, doesn't have to be, but somebody could do something like that too. Like sing, rap, um, anything where you're doing like anything lyrical. So this could be also like expanding on something for somebody. It could be an issue. I don't know if somebody's feeling like something's difficult to do or whatever the issue is. Tell me more, Spirit. What's the solution? The solution. Damn, why two cards keep flipping out like this? I'm not taking it. Now the affirmation was I accept pleasure. Okay. So it could be something with that too. Yeah, with this 5 and 3 out here, and then the 8 and the 6 just flipped over. I'm not taking both of them, but yeah, affirmation. I accept pleasure and the joys and gifts from my past. So maybe it's definitely something about I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them because it's going with the message. Definitely, this could be like walking away from a situation to something else to create new memories. Sometimes we think about the past, and a lot of times it's not always bad, especially for everybody. For some people we kind of romanticize the past, and maybe it wasn't so good for everybody, but in our minds we try to see it in a good light. Not saying that we should harp on things that maybe didn't go wrong. Sometimes stuff happens to us to work for us instead of working against us. So this could be like leaving something that maybe was chaotic, or maybe it just wasn't contribute. I can never say words with ing on the end of it. Contributing to your growth. So maybe it's like walking away from something or someone. This could be a turning point for somebody too, though. I don't know. I said something earlier about like siblings or family, cousins. This could even be friendships. This could be something with like somebody could have a platform too. I'm getting it. Five of spades, 3 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 6 of hearts. Yeah, I'm getting something could make somebody popular, or somebody could be popular for something that they do. Now, this could also be somebody outside of yourself. When I said, something about being upset, I don't know, because something brings you pleasure or makes you happy. This could also be like expanding on what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Now, it could be like a missed opportunity with somebody in your past. Maybe you're going to something new for somebody. Now, for some people, this could be something from your past. Maybe it's coming back up. Like a person might come back around for somebody. What's at the bottom? The 9 of spades. No, this is like letting go. 9 of spades at the bottom of the deck with the queen of diamonds. Somebody could also be feeling agitated. I don't know. This is like somebody being let go. Somebody could be agitated, feeling irritated. I don't know. Also hurt. I don't know if it's something with somebody's health. It could be something with health too for somebody. But this could be like, I don't know, losing a job or just letting something go, like I said, that no longer serves you. And somebody could also feel like they're at a crossroad in their life. So that could maybe make somebody agitated. I'm also getting that you're on the right path. Eight of hearts, six of hearts. So only you know your story. You gonna either know whether it's time to do something, to act on something. Like I said, whether this is a platform, if this is like a budding romance for some people, or just like a faded connection, something faded. So like I said, it's either time for you to do something or it's not time. So you take that how it resonates for your situation. And I would say maybe pray about it if you're into that. Yeah, it's something like that. I wanted to say something else. I be trying to say too much at once. Tell me more. What's the advice? Yeah, have faith also is what I'm feeling. Healthy boundaries, setting healthy boundaries. And I said something about health. I don't know. That could be for somebody. Doesn't have to be anything serious. It could be simple as, allergies or something. It could be anything. I don't know. Take it how it resonate. Maybe somebody's like a what's the word? I always forget the name of this. Damn it. Somebody could be a why is the word anthropologist popping up in my head? That is not what I want to say. Damn. I know the word start with an A. Like people who are good with their hands, like with the work that they do. I mean, somebody could do like maintenance work. It could be something with maintenance too. But what I'm getting is, if the word comes to me, not aristocrat, artisan. Somebody could be like an artisan, good with their hands. Something about like hand and eye coordination. Definitely keeping faith, having faith, having healthy boundaries, or maintaining healthy boundaries. It could be something with maintenance. I don't know how that would apply to somebody. It could be something with maintenance too, maintaining something. Two of club and a nine of hearts at the bottom with the king of hearts. This could be a conversation. Maybe somebody wishes that they could have a conversation. It could be something with that too. I don't know. Maybe something with a conversation. Somebody wants an answer to something. I always get like, oh, I just want to know if it's gonna be a yes or a no for whatever the question is. I don't know. Now it could be somebody doing research or looking into something. Sometimes when I see twos, it give me like looking in a search engine or something. It could be something about that. I don't know if this is somebody watching you or watching something. I see a seven and a nine. This giving me like twins energy. It is. twin souls, but it don't have to be that. When I see certain cards, it just, I don't know, just that's just what I get from it. Now I don't know if it's something about I don't know. I wanted to say somebody relentless with something. I don't know if this is like wanting to have a conversation or somebody wants somebody to wait for them. I wouldn't be surprised if that song pop on. Who's saying that? Wale featuring Future and somebody else. It could be something with that. I don't know if somebody wants somebody to wait for them. Or this is like blindsiding somebody. Now somebody could have let somebody go. I don't know if this is like after an argument. If somebody did have an argument, or this is like discussing ideas. It could be something with that too, like discussing ideas about something. Somebody could be very creative, have a lot of creativity, um, creative ideas. Somebody could also like to laugh. They could like to talk a lot too. So this could be somebody that just wants somebody that they could talk to. Like if this is somebody coming towards you. I mean, it could be past too, but it could be something about that. Like somebody who just likes to talk. Yeah. Or they want to discuss something with you. Let me get another deck. Spirit, what's going on with the collective, please? And do I want to use these tarot cards? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to get some of these. Hold on. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on? Let me look over these cards, see if I'm missing something. Yeah, it could be something with a missed opportunity. Like if this is something with the past too, though. I feel like it could be both. It could also be something about somebody feels some type of way because you stand out in some type of way or something like that. That's crazy for somebody. I don't know. That's weird. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? I don't know. This ain't nobody trying to bully somebody. Like emotional bully. All is necessary. Without darkness, there is no light. Like a lotus flower, you can grow from the mud and bloom in the dark. At the bottom, begin again. Today is a fresh start. Your path is clear to begin where you are. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. Something new is on its way to you. Loosen your grip to release and receive. At the bottom, free to fly. The past is behind you. No roads take you back. Give thanks for all you've learned. Spread your wings. Tell me more, Spirit. I feel like I'm missing something. Now I don't know if somebody did have like if this is a fake friend or it could be something with that too. Unless this is like a sibling for somebody, like a sibling or something like that. I don't know if somebody trying to block something for somebody. Don't nobody be wanting to hear that crap when they watch, especially if you tuning into a reading. You going there looking for confirmation and clarity. You don't want to hear that all the time. Well, it could be something about that. Unless this is like a fake, like I said, fake friend or like a associate. It could be something with that. Beautiful soul, you glow when you are comfortable in your skin. Your beauty goes beyond what you can see in the mirror. You are perfect as you are. I'm al- since I read that, I'm also getting something about that too. It could be something like making sure you're not comparing yourself to other people. And I'm not saying like you're in a competition with somebody, but it could be something with that, like a competitiveness with somebody, or this is somebody around you. But I think everybody has a little bit of competitive, a little bit in them. It might present itself in different spheres in your life or aspects of your life for everybody. But we all have a little bit of that. It could be something about that, not comparing yourself to people because you are unique, you know? We're all the same, but we're all different also. Usually when I say that, we're the same, meaning we bleed, uh, hopefully we all breathe and all that stuff the same, you know, the natural things. But as far as individuality and being your true authentic self, you know, we're different. So you shouldn't compare yourself if that's the case for somebody, or if this is somebody that's doing this to you. At the bottom, trust yourself. Your intuition is powerful. Trust it. Nothing can replace your internal compass. What am I missing? Like I'm missing something. Now this could be like backing down from something too, or this is somebody else that maybe they need to back down. Like if somebody did get into a fight, it could be something with that too. Like I hope with nobody thinking about trying to roll on somebody. Well, I don't know. I'm saying roll. I don't think they use that everywhere. That's a Philly word. It could be something with like somebody wanting to jump somebody, or just like ganging up on somebody. Maybe somebody can't do that if that was a plan that somebody had. It doesn't even have to be like being physical. However, they decide to do it. You know, if this is like gang stalking you, trolling you, um, however they decide to do it, it could be something with that, like somebody rolling on somebody, or you know, like I said, jumping somebody, tag teaming somebody. That could be an issue for somebody. Maybe because you do stand up for yourself. You're not afraid to stand up to bullies. So I don't know. Take that how it resonate. I don't know if this is you or somebody backing down from something. I'm seeing this scene from Wonder Woman. This is my favorite scene in Wonder Woman. I don't know if this the first one, the second one. Was it the first one? When she met Steve Trevor and she was in no man's land and she was about to go cross the enemy line. He was trying to stop her. It could be something about that. Like if you were in war with somebody or conflict, it's like retreating from that and making peace for somebody. Not saying some for somebody, this could be like friends, associates, even siblings or cousins or something like that. It could be something about making peace. But I would say use your own um discernment on that. You know, if you know somebody is they're not right and they're in competition with you and they just want to cause drama, then I would say just let it be what it's gonna be, you know. I wouldn't worry myself about it. But if there's no bad blood and you can get along with people and everybody can respect each other, I would say, make peace. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the collective? I don't know. For somebody, this could be just separating yourself from distractions if something's distracting you. Because the Hermit card is at the bottom of this deck. What's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. Messages for the collective. Yeah, I feel like you. completed cycles already. Like you're on the next part of your journey is what I feel. Like whatever you were meant to learn, you learned your lessons. I also feel like you were patient. You waited for God, for God's timing. Is what I'm getting. This could also be something about you feeling whole again. You know, everywhere you go, you leave a trace of your energy. You create magic wherever you are. You know, every footstep you take definitely can have a glow about you. Yeah, beautiful soul, you glow when you are comfortable. Definitely, you can have a glow also about you. Tell me more, Spirit. It could be something about your intuition or you're being guided somewhere. I don't know if it's something about traveling, the world. If this is overseas, this could be something across water for somebody. Something could be across water. I don't know. Take that how it resonate. I don't know if somebody been thinking about going to Africa or Europe, Asia. There could be something with that. Unless somebody going to the Caribbean. It could be something about water, like over water, a body of water. This could even be in your own country. Shit, over a body of water could be across a bridge, you know? Tell me more, Spirit. You know, operating out of a place of not only having a pure heart, you know, a pure space, but also trying to be positive, you know? Living your life like that. Not saying that you don't have moments, you know. Tell me more. Damn, my nose itching. Messages for the collective, please, and thank you. I guess that's the message then. Ain't nothing coming out. Damn, my nose itching. My allergies been acting up. Messages for the collective. My goodness. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Swords came out. I don't know if somebody's thinking about saying something to somebody. King of Swords, Nine of Swords. When I see them two cards, I mean they're not together, but one came out and one is at the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of giving me that energy like I'm supposed to read these together. Nine of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting like overcoming challenges. It's giving like completing something that you were working on. So this could be like, I don't know, this is like a mental project for somebody. It could be like completing something. Somebody could be completing something or something coming to a completion. Now, I don't know. For somebody, it could be something about disappointment. Somebody could have been disappointed about something. I'm really getting like being honest, but letting something flow through you. Like if you're a messenger or if it's just something that you are very knowledgeable about, it could be something about letting something just flow through you. Or this is somebody in your energy that might need to say something. But you could be a teacher. You don't have to literally be like a teacher that, works at a school. You could just be somebody who's meant to teach other people, like what you know, the knowledge that you hold. Just something with that. Very fair person is what I'm getting. Very deep knowledge, very wise, very discerning. Also intuitive, very emotionally intelligent as well. I'm getting something with politics too. I don't know if this is somebody that I'm reading for or just something that you might hear in the news or something. It could be something with politics for somebody. I don't know why I'm getting it. I don't want to read about that. Tell me more, spirit. Unless somebody's an air sign, also Capricorn. So somebody could be like Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Don't have to be. I feel like you also listen to your intuition. I said you're very wise, intuitive, discerning. Definitely could listen to your intuition. I feel like you're doing that right now. Also, water energy. I'm getting air, water, um, Capricorn. Who's at the bottom? Yeah, Taurus, Hierophant, Four Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Hmm. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if it's something about somebody feeling. I don't know. I don't think somebody is gonna feel this way. It could be something about I don't know. This is like an idea, a project that you've been working on. Like giving, like trying to take something before you even get to plant a seed. But I'm also getting like being self sufficient, being single, successful all on your own. Maybe you're somebody who likes to, you like to be solo. Like maybe you're not the type of person like if you were to go out, to enjoy yourself, you could be somebody who really doesn't need a lot of people to go with you just to enjoy your own time. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because it could be something about being social, but you could be somebody who really doesn't, if you have somebody to enjoy your time with, that's good. But you could be somebody who really doesn't need other people around you to validate you or your quality time to yourself. Doesn't have to be with another person. Because you could be on like a spiritual quest, a spiritual journey, soul searching, yourself, getting to know yourself. Yeah, Sissa, Hate You just came on. I think this is the first song they showed the name of the song. I was about to say, I love SZA. I say that every time. Somebody could have love for you, though. It could be somebody around you that actually has your back. Like if you're somebody who is a speaker, because I said something about somebody speaking, letting something flow through them. You could be a very intellectual person, very smart. And I said somebody could be like a teacher. I don't know. This could even be like a professor. It doesn't have to be. Or you just have that type of energy. Um, yeah, somebody could have your back in a situation. or maybe they see something from your point of view, your perspective. Now, I have to say, you know, if you are somebody who gets attention and you're worried about how you come off to other people, just be sure, you're presenting yourself in a certain way. If you don't want negative attention, like you don't want to be approached a certain type of way. Not saying you can control how people carry themselves or how they like to show up in the world, but if you don't want to be seen a certain way, like for instance, if you're a woman, you could be a man too, but this is just an example. Like if you're a woman and you're full figured and you know, you have people who may be very attractive to you, because you could be somebody who have a lot of people that want to be with you. It could be something about that, or this is somebody around you. Could be a person that has a lot of people that wants to be with them, wants to get to know them. So it could be something about being modest or just be mindful of how you maybe dress, how you carry yourself. But you don't have to take my word for it. I also feel like you're somebody who has the ability to get what you want, also. Tell me more, Spirit. Chris Brown, Residuals just popped on the radio. Messages for the collective. The Star. And the Five of Swords at the bottom. With the full card. Judgment. Hmm. So I don't know if it's something with somebody prayed for something. I'm also getting like your accolade, something that you worked really hard on to accomplish, something that you never gave up on. You had a lot of drive, a lot of grit, determination not to give up on yourself. Even though something may have came off as, you taking your time, dragging your feet. But I feel like you were only being patient and making sure you were ready before you decided to put yourself out there. Take that how it resonates, because it don't have to be like work or artistry. For some people, it could be, dating or just being social in general. I mean, for some people, this could be taking time for yourself. But it's something with maybe something or look. This could even be how something appeared to other people. Like maybe something wasn't going to happen for somebody, or you could have felt this way. But a delay is not a deny. Now we did say something about divine timing, didn't we? It's something about that. Making sure you're thorough, you know? Yeah, he said take some time to realize. It's something about that you're good enough. Hmm. Maybe it's something about trusting your intuition, also paying attention to the signs around you. Especially if you're somebody who does pray and you ask God for signs or something. It could be something about listening to the divine. There could be something, but you could be hearing something, an announcement. I don't know if this is somebody around you celebrating, if this is like some type of goal that they've accomplished. You could be like a get together for somebody, some type of announcement. I don't know. Maybe somebody's having like a baby shower, or I don't know. It could be something like that, a baby shower, or this is like celebrating something. Did somebody really work really hard for? Whatever it is, doesn't have to be a baby shower. Shit, for somebody, it could be a new car for somebody. I don't know. And I said something about like taking a trip too. This could be for somebody. Somebody could have been thinking about taking a trip. I do feel like in the near future, you are going to be realizing something that you manifested that's coming into reality, or it has already come into reality. Maybe you just haven't realized it yet. Also, allowing yourself to be seen. Not just said something about being mindful, but it could also be something about allowing yourself to be seen. You could be somebody's very beautiful. You can have a very beautiful soul, spirit, soul. So it could be something about letting yourself be seen by other people. Is what I'm getting. Now, somebody actually could be like a celebrity or work in, in the view of a lot of people, like in the public capacity. Being hopeful, knowing that you are blessed, but also being a blessing to other people around you. And it could be something with cleansing. I don't know. This is like cleaning your home, your energy, like a spiritual bath, refreshing something, renewing something. Take that how it resonates, because for some people, maybe somebody's renewing their vows. I don't know. It could be somebody renewing something. Tell me more, spirit. Somebody could also be it's not gonna resonate for everybody. Somebody could be somebody could be transgender. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. Or somebody's like or meant to be a celebrity. If you're not a celebrity, it doesn't have to be that though. I'm also getting like what's the word? Somebody could be like an activist. Not just saying somebody could stand up for people, like people who get bullied. Somebody could actually be like an activist, or somebody thinking about getting into activism or something like that. I think that's a good thing to do. Tell me more. Or you could be somebody who, like I said earlier, very intellectual. You maybe could help other people come up with solutions, but also encourage people to not only encouraging people to support your cause, but it would be something that also would allow everybody around you to benefit. Something like that. Yeah, you're somebody who's very accomplished, very hardworking. You put in the work. You could be somebody who has a lot of responsibilities also. You could be somebody who, takes a lot on you have a lot of weight on your shoulders. Yeah. Very hardworking person, very responsible. Now, maybe you have been feeling like giving up. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I'll think about that too. Especially how the world going right now. Not that I don't like what I do, but I'm not gonna give up on myself. But I was just thinking, like, do I really wanna? Is it other things I could do right now? So that could be for somebody also, like not giving. So this, I'm gonna take this message for myself, but this could also, definitely resonate with somebody. It could be something about not giving up on yourself or giving up too soon before you get to like a threshold, you know. Yeah, the Four Wands at the bottom with the Judgment. This could be talking about somebody's purpose. And I said earlier, you've already mature. You're a very mature person. You've already learned the lessons that you were meant to learn on your journey. So it's like the next part of your journey. So for somebody, this could be like abundance. Now, if this is like a relationship for somebody, this could be like two people are actually happy together. This is like building something together, like a home, a family. Doesn't have to be, but this could be like building something together with somebody. I'm also getting like life is good for you. Tell me more. Now somebody could actually feel like they're being tested or their faith is being tested. Somebody could feel that way. Tell me more. Or feel like they're being like oppressed in some type of way. I also feel like you're very open minded also. You can be very open minded. You can have somebody around you, or it could be multiple people that admire you. Maybe it's something about you that they aspire to obtain for themselves one day. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? It could be something with that. Or this is just like inspiring people to be their authentic self, allowing their selves to be seen for who they are. There's something with that. Yeah. It could be something about somebody's feelings also. Something with somebody's feelings. I don't know if somebody want to apologize to you. Damn, my ankle itching. Tell me more, spirit. It could be somebody around somebody who feel like they sorry because maybe they took too long. Um, I don't know. They feel sad or upset, angry, upset, or they feel like this about you. Like, I'm sorry I broke your heart. I'm sorry I made you sad. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. Anyway, tell me more. Messages. Damn, 40 minutes. Messages for the collective. You just want to come out? I don't like how I flip, but I'm gonna take it. I feel like Spirit is saying be mindful, continue to pour love in what you do, how you speak about yourself, how you speak about what you do, how you speak to people, how you speak about people, making sure you speak life and love. I like to say that. A lot of people say like what they say, love and light. I like to say life and love. Life and love. Also making sure you're doing your own research. It could be something with a conversation, like I said. I don't know if somebody was arguing with somebody. It could be something with that too. Somebody had an argument with somebody. So maybe somebody want to apologize. I don't know why I don't know if this is something. I don't know if somebody passed over and somebody's thinking about like the last time they spoke to somebody or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. It could be something with that too. Like I never got to say sorry or some shit. Whether this is you to somebody or somebody to you, I don't know why I'm getting that. Now, just make sure you're always being aware of your surroundings, the people around you. Cause I don't know, it could be something about somebody two-faced or, you know, I don't know, like trying to catch somebody off guard or something. I said something about something being like a missed opportunity, like from the past. It could be something with that too, like something could just be a stalemate. Cause maybe somebody couldn't make their mind up about what they wanted to do. If this was something involving you, moving something forward, it could be something with that. But I'm also again, this could be spirit telling somebody, you need to say something. This could be a conversation that somebody needs to have. So I don't know if this is like getting closure. It could be something about somebody getting closure, or like the lack thereof. Like if you didn't get closure, it's like still moving on, even if you didn't get closure. But that could be for somebody too, getting closure in the situation. Yeah. Also, I'm getting talk about what you have accomplished, how far you have come. Didn't we say that earlier? Like not comparing yourself to other people, because our everybody's journey is different. You know, um, sometimes we see people who are successful. I'm like, well, damn, I'm a hardworking person. I don't hurt people. I don't take from people. I'm always rooting for people. Why hasn't my life taken off how it? Sometimes it could be because it's something we're meant to learn. But we always have to be mindful. We don't know what somebody else had to go through to get where they are in life. So it could be something with that too, like making sure you're celebrating yourself, not disregarding and ignoring your accomplishments, everything you've achieved. Making sure you're always keeping that in mind, how far you've come and what you have achieved and accomplished. There could be something about people who support you. You know, I don't know. I just say something about love and life. It could be something about that, like about people who support you. Maybe support those who support you. I'm also getting like being vindicated, being successful. Now you could be getting rewarded something. This could be something from the divine. I don't know if this is like new love for somebody. If this is somebody from your past, and I mean it could be more than one person, but if this is somebody from your past and there never was like anything serious, you were not romantic with a person. It could be something about if you feel like giving a person a chance, I would say do it, but use your discernment, ask the right questions. But it could be somebody new too. It could be something about new love. For somebody, it could be a baby if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, it could be something with that for somebody. Cause I see somebody's body out here changing. Somebody's body's changing. It could be something with a child too. So make sure you're listening to your children if you have children or the children around you, your auntie, uncle, or you just live around children, you come across children often, and maybe they might say something to you. Listen, make sure you're listening to what they say. Definitely looks like somebody's body is changing. So I don't know if this is like somebody's just been putting effort in working out. Maybe you've been gaining weight, losing weight. It could be something with that. But for somebody, it could be like expecting too. I don't know if this is a baby or this is like I said, new love. Um, uh-uh. Now somebody could actually be a performer. Hmm. Not saying something about you being open minded. This could also be you acting from a place of from your heart space, acting from your heart. I won't say a pure heart, or acting not only from your heart, but like from a place of good judgment is what I'm getting. This could even be like just taking action for yourself, acting on your own behalf, showing up for yourself, being confident. I don't know if somebody was nervous to work with you. Somebody could have blocked you because they were feeling nervous. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they were nervous that you was gonna reject them or how they might be, how people might see them. I don't know. It's something about it, but it definitely looks like a friendship or a relationship. Somebody could have blocked something. Okay. I don't know if it's something about your neighborhood, your neighbors. It could be something with neighbors too, or a neighbor. It's something about it. Um, I don't know why I'm getting something about somebody on the other side. I don't know why I keep getting it. I don't know why I'm getting it. Tell me more, spirit. Damn, 57 minutes. Oh my god. I don't be expecting to do that. I don't even want to take this in reverse. The King of Pentacles fell out in reverse. So somebody could be thinking about like giving somebody some money or something. That maybe somebody feels like this something that they give somebody is gonna make a situation right. But I don't know if this is like, hmm. I don't know if somebody gives people money to appease to them. Now take this how it resonate, because it could be like I that's my love language. Like I give people stuff. That's how I show people I love them. But for somebody, it could be something about somebody giving somebody money to, like, if I give you this, then you gotta do this. It's something like that, like bribing people. It could be somebody like that, or somebody's thinking about doing something like that. Or maybe it's also something personal with a person. Like maybe somebody feels like, damn, what I put my hands on doesn't turn into gold how I thought, or it's just what somebody thinks. Maybe somebody feels like I don't have the touch that I need to make things happen, or I don't know, or to make it in something or a field. It's something like that. Unless somebody was just dealing with somebody greedy, or somebody was just thinking that somebody was greedy, wicked. I'm also getting like, I know y'all heard the word or the term, the phrase, sowing your royal oats, but I'm not really getting it in that way. It's giving me like being soiled or something. Like I don't know if it's like somebody's energy is soiled. If that's what somebody's thinking, I feel like it's something about something somebody thinking. Tell me more. Or somebody cold hearted. Somebody could think somebody's cold hearted. Whether they feel like you feel like this way about them, or they feel that way about you. I shouldn't have took it in the reverse though, because like I said earlier, people don't be want to hear that stuff. We already deal with enough stuff in life. I'm about to turn it into upright. The high vibration of it is somebody could feel like somebody is I don't know. I was about to say like a husband material. Or the lack of, maybe not. Might think the opposite. Like this ain't nobody I want to be involved with. Or somebody could feel that way about you. Like this is like wifey material. Or somebody I would like to get to know or work with. I don't know. Tell me more. Unless somebody feel like I don't want nobody. I don't want this person to think they can use me or that. I don't know. It's something about it. And it could be something with letting certain doors close, accepting people and situations, no matter how unfortunate a situation might be, accepting it for what it is so you can move on. But also making sure you're looking at what you've been through and not ignoring it just so you can heal and grow. Something like that. Who my nose itching? What's at the bottom? The Ace of Swords. Not allowing yourself to be dominated by people. So somebody definitely could be meant to talk to a lot of people, or like I said earlier, like teaching something. This could be teaching. It could be on any type of level. Something about that. Now somebody could have a gift. It could be something that somebody was born with. I don't know. I said somebody has a beautiful spirit. Tell me more. Somebody's meant to talk to a lot of people, or definitely meant to come across a lot of people. Four of Pentacles. Making sure you're remaining grounded. When you do come into like resources, I'll just say use your own discernment. Be mindful what you do with it. Because it could be something about saving something. Somebody might need to save. Or this is what somebody going to do or they're going to decide to do, save. Definitely being grounded. Having good morals, good values. Being a sane, sober, prudent person. I got that from active self-protection. Something about being sane, sober, and prudent. Also knowing that, like if you're an entrepreneur, you work for yourself. It could be something about, sometimes it feels lonely, but that's what a lot of people who are successful feel sometimes. I don't know if that's what everybody who's successful feels, but it's something about it, like, it's lonely at the top. It's something about it. Making sure you're not having like a lack mindset, also, lack mentality. Cause that could also, yeah, cause that's with that King of Pentacles that was in reverse. It could be something with that. It could be that too, like a lack mindset, letting go of that, grounding yourself. And I said something about saving. Doesn't have to be your money. It just could also be like, your energy, your time for when you need the energy and time to do something with it. But I'm also getting having ample amount of finances. So that's for somebody. You will have the ample amount of finances that you need. But it could be something about certain doors that need to close for this to happen. So I do feel like you manifested something. Maybe it just hasn't been realized yet. Um, Let me get an oracle and we're gonna close it. Cause I just been rambling. I ain't said nothing. Messages for the collective, please and thank you. My lips dry. I know my lips and my whole face is like, please be quiet. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please and thank you? Cupid. Oh, Cupio. I said Cupid. And telepathy of Terra Mater is at the bottom. Cupio Dissolvo. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. That sounds like everything I said so far, don't it? I'm gonna read a little bit. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best possible way. In an often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. Ooh, my back itching. This oracle brings you a message from spirit. There's a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial. Yet, if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, that issue can dissolve. It can be absorbed into spiritual light and be healed. It can transform in such a way that your current viewpoint of suffering will cease to exist. There is a path for healing you have yet to recognize. As you let go of what you think should or must be, you will recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening up before you. The Latin phrase cupio dissolvi refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into the luminosity of the soul, where there is beauty, relief, and peace. To enter into such a state requires a loosening of our attachments and fixations upon our problems in the physical world. This does not mean we deny our troubles. In letting go, we give spirit permission to heal the state of heart and mind that has led us into these difficulties. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be freed from. It might help you to let go if you reflect on yeah, if you reflect on what would be different for you if this problem is no longer in your life. Sometimes we might hold on to pain, hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack emotional capacity and spiritual development to grant us a heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves by holding on to pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards of inhumane, I won't say inhumane, but it says of inhuman perfection when we could forgive ourselves and move on. Spiritually, we have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. There's so much to be gained in doing so. There's a way to heal the heart from an emotional position, awaken inner peace and freedom, and move forward with our lives. As we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful visions of what is now possible. Feelings of euphoria may awaken. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint from once a con- I can't read. A constraint that once weighed heavily upon our hearts has been cast off by our spiritual will. Knowing we have such a beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. In the spiritual landscape of our heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. The true mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform ourselves and our lives. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself in the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust in spirit, let go, and receive. Didn't we see that earlier? Something about letting go to receive. Well, that has been the message collective. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know, and I will see you all in the next one.